Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Audio sounds good. See if the stream's up. The stream is up. What's up, everyone? Welcome on into NBA live play-by-play here on NZ for 3. Sixers versus Miami Heat. The game tonight is on NBC, so it usually takes a lot longer for the game to start than on NBC Sports Philly. That's just how it goes with national TV games. But thank you for everyone hanging out with me on a Monday night. Got a pretty nice matchup tonight. You know, the Sixers going up against the Heat team without Norman Powell, one of their better scorers. They will be playing in Miami. Sixers are fully healthy once again. What's going on to everyone in the chat? SGA Sports Talk, what's up? Sebastian, what's up, man? Go Miami Heat. What the heck? SGA Sports Talk, what is this? Why are you rooting for the Heat? You got Maxey over 30.5 points and rebounds. Fair. Hawks got to lose to the Celtics. They do. They better. We need the 6th seed. I'm going with Bam Adebayo over 40.5 points. Dang. Look, the Sixers aren't a good defensive team, but they are nowhere near the Washington Wizards level of garbage. So, Bam for 40.5. I wonder what that plus minus is. But yeah, man, it's good to finally see a fully healthy Sixers team. It's been such a long time since they've been fully healthy. We survived, though. We survived those past couple of weeks when they were playing frickin' Dalen Terry, Tyrese Martin, that lot. And now we get to see an actual, entertaining basketball team. Yeah, so I'm going to be hate watching the Atlanta Hawks and Celtics game on the side. We need the Hawks to lose. We need the Sixers to capture that 6th seed. I'm not a fan of the NBA play-in tournament. I do not want the Sixers to play in the play-in tournament. I'm fine with whoever they match up with as long as they are guaranteed a playoff spot. What's going on, everyone in the chat? Welcome on into NZ for 3. Sixers live play-by-play. Sixers Heat coming up. Should be a good game. Miami always gives the Sixers a good fight. Eric Spoelstra loves that lethal zone of his. We'll see how the Sixers how Nick Nurse playing around it tonight. Loud Thunder, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being in here. What's going on to everyone else here in the stream? Thank you for hanging out with me. We need the Sixers to win, man. This is a must-win game. This is a must-win, and I will tell you why. It is because they will be playing some pretty good teams these next couple of games, too. This is not an easy end to the season for the Sixers. They have to play the Rockets. They got to play the Timberwolves, and they got to play the Spurs. And in all honesty, they're probably guaranteed to lose at least one of those games. So you got to beat these less talented teams in the Eastern Conference. Have you changed your mind about not wanting the Sixers to make the playoffs, seeing them fully healthy? Changed my mind for sure. Yeah, that was when I was a lot more pessimistic when it came to them not being healthy. I didn't know Maxey was going to come back as soon as he did. That Hornets win really energized me. I didn't want them to make the playoffs in the sense that when I thought that they were going to be fully healthy, they were going to be, just a pretty good team that, wasn't going to match up well with the Knicks or the Celtics. But, I mean, when they are fully healthy, actually seeing them on the court kind of jumped the gun a little bit because, honestly, we haven't seen enough of them fully healthy the entire season. And if they are healthy, they got a shot. they could at least take one of those teams to a 6-7 game series. I don't know about win a championship, but you know, when Philly teams are underdogs, they do happen to win. So yeah, definitely. I changed my mind back and forth on this team. It's because they are so inconsistent. For these past couple months, it's been a different team every game. And, you know, it doesn't help that they're not building any chemistry together, you know, with the big three and all that. But, yeah, they are just so much better when Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey are all on the court. VJ Edgecombe as well. John, what's going on? What's going on to everyone else coming in the stream? Make sure to be active in the chat. I'll try to get to any comment I can as I'm doing the play-by-play. Love chopping it up, talking Sixers, talking NBA. Whatever it is, we're just hanging out on a Monday night enjoying some NBA basketball. We are rooting for the Boston Celtics tonight. Rare occasion, but we are rooting for the Celtics. Brian Scalabrine is calling this game as well. He used to play for the Celtics. So, yeah, we need the Celtics to beat Atlanta because that will catapult the Sixers into the 6th seed. And if they are the 6th seed, I believe they're going to be playing the New York Knicks. That will be cinema. Another Knicks. I don't know if I could survive another Knicks Sixers playoff series 2 years ago. Each game was down to the wire. Each game was so intense. Knicks are a good team, but they do have flaws just like the Sixers. They do have one big advantage, though, and it is their offensive rebounding, so that kind of scares me. But, look, man, you got to beat good teams to advance in the playoffs. That's just how it goes. Starting lineup, we got Maxey, Edgecombe, PG, Barlow, and Embiid. For Miami, we got Davion Mitchell, Hero, Pele Larson, Andrew Wiggins, and Bam Adebayo. So, yeah, Nick Nurse is still rolling with Dominic Barlow in the starting lineup. I want to see some Jabari Walker minutes tonight, man. Miami has some big bodies. Cannot let them dominate the offensive rebounds. They're not even that good of a half-court offense, so you can't give them those easy second-chance points. But, yeah, we're getting to the jump ball right now. Sixers Heat coming right up. Here on Enzy for 3. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new around here. Miami wearing their Vice jerseys. It's one of the best NBA jerseys ever, in all honesty. Fire. I have one of my own. Here we go. And so Miami wins the tip. Tyler Hero, guarded by VJ, finds Andrew Wiggins to Adebayo up top, swings it to Larson. Pele Larson drives past PG, and he gets the layup. Our season's over, man. Janai Broom still out. Yep. Janai Broom. VJ pulls up over Bam, who's playing drop. He hits it from the elbow. VJ Edgecombe getting it going for the Sixers. So Bam. It's to Wiggins. Finds Davion Mitchell. Pesky guard. Goes into Maxey. Finishes over Tyrese Maxey. Miami is 2 for 2. This is going to be a big test for the Sixers' point of attack defense tonight. They need to keep their man in front of them. VJ finds Embiid. Embiid pulls up over Bam. He hit it. Joel Embiid has been fantastic from beyond the arc this season. I don't know if the percentages reflect that, but it seems like every time he shoots the ball, it goes in, at least from 3. Dominic Barlow gets the rebound off a Miami miss. Maxey. Paul George, the Heat logo, uses the Embiid screen to switch on a Bam. PG double teamed, finds Maxey. 10 on the shot clock. Embiid hops it over to Maxey. Maxey to Paul George, catch and shoot from the corner. Short. Miami will get the ball. Mitchell to Hero. Hero guarded by VJ. Hero up top. Fakes out VJ, drives in, hits the floater. Tyler Hero on the board for Miami. Tyrese Maxey turns the ball over. Mitchell, Larson finds Hero for three. Brick, Tyler Hero misses from the corner. Here's Embiid bringing the ball up. Embiid against Bam. Embiid lowers that shoulder. Fadeaway jumper splash. Joel Embiid cooking early. He's got 5 points. And Bam drives in on Joel. And we got a foul. Yeah, so the Heat are on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to Cleveland, and then they lost to the tanking Indiana Pacers. So the Sixers got to win this. No excuses. There's no excuses. We're going to need the Celtics to clutch up a little bit and beat Atlanta. Could go 2 for 2 tonight. That would be the best case scenario for Philly. Shout out to everyone hanging out with me. Paul George finds Embiid. Embiid crisscross, drives in, takes his 2 steps. Wild shot off the backboard. That does not fall. And finds Davion Mitchell. Right wing bucket. Davion Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. Tyrese Maxey finds Paul George. George uses that Embiid screen. Double teamed again. He goes right past Bam, and Wiggins slams it for 2. Paul frickin' George on the board for the Sixers. And Mitchell right down the lane. Barrels into George. Kicks it out to Bam for 3. Splash. Bam Adebayo claps back. And VJ right down the rim. Poked from behind by Hero. Finds Paul George. Catch and shoot 3. Bang! Paul frickin' George, bro. Has been a delight these past couple of games. Hopefully he can keep his production up. Seems to be looking good so far. Hero drives in. He's stalwarted by Edgecombe. He's fighting with it down low. Barlow swoops in to get the ball. And now him and Mitchell are fighting for it. We got ourselves a jump ball. Go Heat. SGA Sports Talk, explain your reasoning. Because you got San Francisco teams as your profile picture. Do you have a... I don't know. Do you just like Miami's jerseys? Is that why? I do too, but come on. And Miami wins the jump ball because, of course, they do. And Bam. Push fader on Embiid. Hits it. Bam Adebayo. Doing work here in the first quarter. Maxey swings it to Paul George. George to Max. To Embiid. Embiid posting up. Bam backs him down. Lowers that shoulder. Lays it up and in. Too easy. Oh, because Wiggins is used to play for the Warriors. That makes sense. Wiggins for 3. Rattles in the 3 from the corner. Yeah, he was arguably the second best player on that Warriors team during their championship run in 22. Embiid gets fouled by Bam Adebayo. He's going to the line for 2. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new around here. We got Embiid going to the charity stripe. Celtics and Hawks are starting in 10 minutes. I repeat, the Celtics and Hawks are starting in 10 minutes. I do have NBA League Pass, so I can turn the game on my laptop. Embiid drains that free throw. Here we go. I got both games. Now Wiggins finds Mitchell. Back to Wiggs. Guarded by Barlow. Wiggins. Botched the through the legs dribble package. And Mitchell tries to cross up Barlow. Barlow stays in front of him. Mitchell misses the layup. And George finds a VJ Edgecombe cutting to the basket. Hits the lob. That was awesome. VJ Edgecombe finishing plays for the Sixers. And Paul George picks it off of Bam. Barlow dives in. He saves it from going out of bounds. Great hustle play by Bam Adebayo. Maxey pulls up from deep. I can't hit it. Come on, Max. And Hero pulls up for three. Brick. Embiid corrals the board. Sixers looking to go in transition. Finds Edgecombe. Back to Embiid, guarded by Davion Mitchell. You got to take this, Joe. And he tried to hit the rip through. He can't. Embiid did not draw the foul. Come on. You just got to post him up, bro. And Hero pulls up. Rattles in. Lucky bounce for Tyler Hero. Tyrese Maxey, guarded by Davion Mitchell at the Heat logo. Finds VJ. Use that Embiid screen. Crossover. Bounce pass to Joel. He pulls up. Can't hit it. Bam with the rebound. Bam going in transition. Bounce pass to Pele Larson going down the rim. Down the lane. He finishes. Paul George. And Nick Nurse wants to talk things over. Sixers currently down 5. 23-18. '76ers suck. Is that a Jason Tatum profile picture? That makes sense. It's fair. I do want the just once in a blue moon, though, we do need the Celtics to beat Atlanta to get into the 6th seed. I do not want to play in the play-in tournament. Paul George leading, or Embiid leading all scores. He is 3 for 6, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, the Miami's doing a good job moving the ball around. Being the Sixers a lot off the dribble. This is like I said, man. They're Sixers need to keep their man in front of them. Miami barely sets any screens. They're going to try and create shots by knifing to the basket and making the defense collapse so they can kick it out to shooters. Should Nick Nurse still be fired even if the Sixers make a playoff run? I would personally. This is not a Nick Nurse type of team. He still coaches the Sixers like he's coaching the 2019 Raptors, in that he thinks the Sixers are just chock full of 6'9", 6'10" wings with 7'5" wingspans that can overhelp and switch every screen. That's just not the team makeup. They are one of the most undisciplined defensive teams in the league, one of the worst rebounding teams in the league, as Embiid bricks a corner three. But in all honesty, Sebastian, I don't know if it matters, because at the end of the day, you need your best players to be healthy to compete for a championship. As Paul George hits an and one, that's what I'm talking about. One of our best players playing well. Good drive to the basket by PG. He will be shooting one. Paul George at the charity stripe. Hits the free throw. Mitchell to Adebayo. To Tyler Hero. Drives baseline, finishes over VJ Edgecombe. Hero cutting up the Sixers here in the first quarter. We have 5 minutes left in the first. VJ for three. No good. Wow, it's crazy Khalil Ware wasn't starting. Ware's in the game now as the Heat turn it over. Miami does have one of the better assist to turnover ratios in the league. So the Sixers, they got to take care of the ball as well. We're going to play that. The camera's been zooming on Embiid for like the past 20 seconds. Let's go. Quentin Grimes is in the game. VJ. Go by Jaime Jaquez. Kelly to Grimes. Oubre's in the game as well. Grimes, Embiid. Oubre. Oubre drives in, finds a VJ in the corner for three. Money. VJ Edgecombe. Grizzly Bear, what's going on, man? How the Sixers looking? It's been a little shaky so far, but they are staying in there. VJ just drained a corner three. They are down 3 points, 24-27. Tyler Hero, step back three. Buckets. Tyler Hero is such a microwave, man. He loves playing against this team. He's got 9 points. Paul George, shimmy shake, step back, no good. Too many quick possessions for the Sixers. Jaquez, pump fake, shoots over Embiid. He hit it. Embiid leaving Jaquez with way too much space. Now Miami up by 9. VJ finds Kelly to Joel. Finds Paul George. Bounce past to VJ. VJ gets it to PG. Swings it to Kelly. Kelly for three. Brick. Sixers cannot hit a shot these past couple of minutes. And Khalil Ware finds Mitchell. Back to Hero. Mismatch on Embiid. Yeah, he's about to cook him. Yeah, Tyler Hero drives all the way in. Floats it up. Can't hit it. Khalil Ware gets the offensive rebound. Fader over Joel. Air ball. And then Tyler Hero collides right into Kelly Oubre. Wait, that's a foul. There's no way that's a foul on Kelly, right? It's just out of bounds, I think. I don't have the game audio on, so I don't know. Ware for three. Money. Miami sizzling from the three-point line. They are up 12. They're on a 9-0 run. Embiid bounce past the VJ. VJ to PG. Finds Grimes. Grimes pulls up for three. Brick. Sixers have gone ice cold here at the end of the first quarter. Hero goes right past Joel. And we got a ultra late foul. Absolutely disgusting. Got a timeout. The Sixers are down 12. Just putrid defense. Just putrid on both ends, really. Too many broken possessions of just ISO ball. Miami doing a good job keeping the pressure on the Sixers. Sixers can't hit timely shots, and the defense sucks as always. Look, man, I'm not too worried right now because the Sixers have shown that they have been able to come back from deficits. You know, we saw at the beginning of the season. We had some crazy comebacks. Yeah, you could say that was like 5 months ago, but even last night, they did come back from 15 points against the Charlotte Hornets. So, look, it's just a cold quarter. We'll see if they could heat up a little bit in the second. Five people hanging out with me. What's up? Let me know what your thoughts on the game is so far. Sixers struggling against Miami. They are down 12, 24 to 36. How well are their Heat shooting? Miami is 14 for 22, 6 for 9 from 3. Tyler Hero has 9. Bam has 9. He's 3 for 3. Miami Stars cooking the Sixers. Meanwhile, you got Tyrese Maxey not doing much in 7 minutes so far. Embiid has 9. VJ has 7. See what's going on social media. Yeah, we better not lose to this Heat team, bro. They just lost to the Pacers. They are on a 2-game losing streak. Miami with 7 fast break points, too. Now, Hero at the line shooting 2. Hero bricks the first. Needed that. Hero drains the second. Sixers down 13. 2:23 left to go in the first quarter. VJ bringing the ball up. Guarded by Drew Smith. Gets it over to Maxey. Back to VJ. Miami in their notorious zone defense. Now here we go. Maxey fakes it. Hits the baseline jumper. There we go. Maxey, Ohio. What's up, man? Tires Maxey finally on the board for the Sixers. Now Bam going up against VJ. Bam to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Hero going up against Maxey. Hero drives in on Max. Blocked by Tyrese Maxey. Excellent defensive play. And lobs it to VJ. VJ catches it. He scores. That was some excellent defense by Tyrese Maxey, man. Staying just glued to Hero. Here we go again. And a Hero pulls up over Maxey. In and out. Let's go. Let's go on a run here. If we can cut it down to, 7, 5, or 5 points, I'll be satisfied. Maxey swings it to Grimes. Back to VJ in the corner for 3. Brick. And then Hero draws the foul on Quentin Grimes. That was excellent defense. Hero went for the pump fake on that elbow jumper. Maxey timed it perfectly. Simone Fontecchio finds Ware in the corner. Gets it to Drew Smith. Smith drives in on Maxey. Picked by Maxey again, and we got a foul. Is that the Sixers' fourth? Yeah, now Miami's in the bonus. So they're going to the line. Drew Smith hits the first. Sixers down 10. 40 seconds to go. Maxey draws the foul, and he got the N1 on Drew Smith. Tyrese going for one more. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now we need Maxey to make this free throw. We need the Sixers to force a miss and then get a bucket on the other end. And then we're back in striking distance. Justin Edwards checking into the game. Man, I'm surprised we're not getting any Jabari Walker minutes. And a Dembona too. Maxey hits that free throw. We got 36 seconds left. 24 on the shot clock. Wiggins in the corner. Drives past Embiid. Hits Drew Smith. Gets past Grimes. Kicks it out to Wiggins. To Fontecchio. Finds Smith to Jaquez. To Fontecchio in the corner. And we have an offensive foul on Miami. Fontecchio drained that too, so we needed that. That was a good break for the Sixers. 17 seconds left. Maxey dribbling the clock out. Let's go. Let's get a 3. Let's get a Justin Edwards catch and shoot 3 to end the quarter. That's my prediction. Maxey finds PG catch and shoot. And he hit the 3. I'm fine with that. It was a catch and shoot 3. It wasn't the right player, but close enough. And the Sixers cut it down to 4 here at the end of the first quarter. Not a pretty one. Not a pretty quarter for sure. A lot of defensive lapses. But they're staying in the fight, man. This Sixers team does not quit. And we are off. The Celtics are now. Celtics just started playing against Atlanta. Let's go 76ers. Let's go. Let's go, Ohio. I do have the Celtics Hawks game on my laptop. I am watching it as we're going along. At the end of the first quarter, the Sixers' leading scorer is Paul George, who's 4 for 6. Hit some great catch and shoot threes. It's exactly what you need from PG. I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm a fan of the 76ers. Gotcha. Well, appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out. Leading scorer for Miami is Pele Larson. No, not Pele Larson. Tyler Hero. Do you go Bona or Drummond? Honestly, man. I mean, they're both not good defenders by any stretch. I probably might have to go Drummond, honestly. This team is so bad at rebounding. It's ridiculous. Sure, does Drummond get cooked in the pick and roll? He does. Dembone is not much better, though. So with a Dembone, you're getting a little bit more of a better defender, more of a athletic, rim-running center. Whereas with Drummond, you're getting a guy who all he could really do is rebound. He could shoot from time to time as well. So honestly, yeah, I would go with Drummond, honestly, as the backup big. I don't know if that's a hot take, but who's the best 76er of all time? Probably Will Chamberlain. I'll go Drum until he's bad again. Dr. J. I'm not mad at that opinion. I mean, both Dr. J and Wilt won the team a championship. I went with Wilt because he's obviously the much better player. Dr. J did play longer for the Sixers, though. He did play 11 years. I mean, it's freaking Will Chamberlain, bro. Will, on the other hand, only 4. Honestly, yeah, I probably have to go to, honestly. I mean, considering how many finals, because the Sixers in the 80s, they were good, man. They went to multiple finals, so yeah, it's between those two. And Maxey got the lucky bounce on that long 2. Sixers cut it to 2. Cut their deficit down 2 points. 36-38 here to start the second quarter. Larson to Fontecchio for 3. I'm surprised Grimes didn't get called for that foul. Grimes to PG, guarded by Andrew Wiggins. Bonus sets the screen. George for 3, hits it. Let's go. Paul George draining that triple off the screen. Now the Sixers are in the lead. Jaime Jaquez to Fontecchio. to Larson trying to barrel into Maxey. Maxey has been great defensively. And Jaquez for 3. Brick. Finally, Miami's starting to go cold. Grimes to PG. PG crossover. Hezzy 3. I don't know why he took that. Come on, bro. You're not OKC, Paul George. Let's dial it back a little bit, okay? And Ware slams it over Paul George. Dennis, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being in here. What's up? Yeah, I'm not liking the Paul George ISO. Quentin Grimes fumbles the lob. He got his own rebound, though. Quinn Grimes, you're going to get cut if you fumbled that. You have missed way too many wide open layups this season. But it's good that you redeemed yourself. Khalil Ware pulls up from 3 off the back of the rim. Kelly gets the rebound. Maxey going in transition. Maxey swings it to Grimes. Grimes breaks Wiggins' ankles and dumps it off to Kelly. Off the cut, he hits the layup. Sixers up 3, 43-40, 9:35 left to go in the first half. Wiggins. Baseline jumper over PG. Great shot contest. Bono with the rebound. Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to Oubre. To PG back to Kelly. Kelly bounced pass to Maxey, guarded by Pele Larson. Shoots it over Larson. Can't hit it. Sixers taking a lot of contested shots, man. I don't like it. They seem to be a little bit too trigger happy. And a Wiggins spin move on PG. Gets past him and one. If you're the coach, will be your starting 5. Go Maxey, VJ, Paul George. Probably might have to go with Kelly Oubre and Embiid. Kelly's not really a power forward, but like he's roughly just as good of a rebounder as Barlow is, and he is a little bit better of a shot creator. So the Sixers have no depth. Now Andrew Wiggins is at the line, has a chance to tie it for Miami. In and out for Andrew Wiggins. Sixers hold on to the lead. Maxey guarded by Jaquez up top. Finds Oubre. Spin move on Jaquez. Drop step. Can't hit it. And VJ gets fouled. That was a late whistle, too. So finally the late whistle benefits the 76ers. You're not seeing me complain. VJ hits the first. Celtics and the Hawks are tied 12-12 midway through the first quarter. It's actually Bona who's at the line. And Bona drains the free throw. Larson to Jaquez. And Bam Adebayo gets fouled on the baseline. He will be going to the line for 2. There's Adebayo. Bricks the first free throw. Miami been struggling at the line. They're possessed by Ben Simmons tonight. You like to see it. Hopefully their free throw struggles continue. Knock on wood. And Bam hits the second. Bona bounce pass to Maxey. He's bringing it up. Bona sets the screen. Maxey uses it. Switches on to Larson. PG entry pass to Kelly. Kelly can't hit it. Kelly offensive rebound. Tried to go up again. Stuffed by Adebayo. Fontecchio transition 3. Splash. Miami retakes the lead. 8 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Tyrese bounce pass to PG to Kelly for 3. Brick. Another short possession for the Sixers. Bam backing down Bona. Bam Adebayo. Fontecchio for 3. Again, can't hit it. Offensive rebound, Miami. Bounce right to Bam, and we got a foul. Yeah, Adem Bonus. He's just so foul prone. Feels like every time he gets on the court, he gets 3 fouls in like 2 minutes of playtime. Where's Joel at? We need Joel back in the game. I'm not feeling comfortable about this. I think my Heat are about to go on a run. PG elbow jumper over Wiggins. Can't hit it. And we got a foul on the floor. I think it's on Pele Larson. Miami up 3. And we got ourselves a timeout. And yeah, the thing with the Sixers is that a lot of their possessions have just been way too short, way too much Paul George ISO ball. We gotta do better than that. Come on. Can we please do better than Paul George ISO ball? Appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the chat so far about this game. Got to stop taking those contested shots and take our time with possessions. Exactly, man. Exactly. Miami does a good job taking care of the ball. So you got to make sure you're making the most out of your possessions as well. Celtics up 17-15. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Jalen Johnson just missed a 3 badly. Let's go. Payne Pritchard got the roll. or the lucky bounce, and now they're up 5. Let's go. Yeah, this is crazy that I'm rooting for the Celtics, but we got to do it, man. We need to avoid the play-in tournament, and we will do whatever's necessary for that to happen. A Knicks-Sixers playoff series, though, is going to be tough. I still have nightmares of Josh Hart murdering them on the rebounds, game after game, just tearing them apart. Mitchell Robinson, too. But hey, you got to be good teams, man. You got to be good teams. Oh, they challenged it? They challenged that Larson foul? And it failed, and Eric Spoelstra looks confused. Sixers will keep the ball. Yo, we got to get a bucket after all that. Come on. Let's go. Joel left wide open. That's too easy for him, and you cannot leave Embiid open with that midi. It's automatic. Fontecchio finds Mitchell, guarded by Quentin Grimes. Battle of the century. Mitchell drives in, and the Miami turns it over. Let's go. Paul George is giving me hope, though. Yeah, I agree. Paul George has been looking good. He just has to stop playing ISO. Stop thinking he's 25 years old. He's just got to keep being the Michael Jordan of Tobias Harris's. That's it. That's all we want from Paul George. Should be the Michael Jordan of Tobias Harris's. Nothing more, nothing less. Maxey gets it to Grimes. Grimes back to Reese. Reese to Embiid, guarded by Larson, and blocked by Wiggins. Embiid gets it back, though. Embiid finds Barlow down low. Barlow scores. Dominic Barlow. Miami swinging around. Wiggins. Great defense by Barlow. And it is Sixers ball. So a couple tough possessions for Miami thanks to the Sixers defense. Defense has been looking good, man. Reese to Embiid. Here's Tyrese at the Miami Heat logo. So Embiid trying to break down Wiggins. He's backing down. Gets triple teamed. Finds Tyrese. Pump fake. Finds Grimes in the corner. Splash. Quentin Grimes from downtown. Sixers up 4. That's what we need from Grimes too. Just some consistent shooting. Some good defense. Hero step back 3 on Grimes. Short. It looks like Grimes got a little bit of a piece of that too. And Maxey right down the lane. Picked from behind from Wiggins. Bounce pass from Larson to Hero. Hero pump fake. Kicks it out to Mitchell at about a Larson wide open for 3. No good. Sixers caught a break there. Can't keep leaving shooters wide open. And Maxey. Trailing shot. Got it. Tyrese Maxey heating up for the Sixers. They're up 6. And then Andrew Wiggins left wide open, and he misses. We are leaving the Heat way too wide. Oh, offensive rebound, and he cuts in and hits the layup. Way too many open shots. They're going to start hitting those eventually. Scrambling in rotation are the Sixers. Embiid shoots it over Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is like, what do you want me to do about that, man? And the Sixers are back up 6. Mitchell to Larson. Larson for three. Can't hit it. Oubre corrals the rebound. Gets it to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey. Embiid sets the screen. Maxey finds Embiid. Backing down Adebayo. He is double teamed. Shoots it and is fouled. Embiid going back to the line. Has a chance to put the Sixers up 8. This is what we've been expecting. Once Embiid starts backing down Bam, you know Bam can't guard Embiid one-on-one. Bam's a fantastic defender, but that size disparity, Embiid's pure mass, it's just too much, man. He's too thick. It's just too bulky for Bam. They have to double, triple team him, get some easy shots. And the Embiid hits the first free throw. On the court for the Sixers, we have Barlow, Embiid, Grimes, PG, and VJ. Embiid bricks the second free throw. And for Miami, we got Davion Mitchell, and they just cut the camera. Davion Mitchell, Bam. I think Pele Larson, Khalil Ware, and Tyler Hero. Oh, wait, no, it's Hawkes instead of Ware. My fault. Sixers still have the ball. Maybe Miami tipped it out of bounds. There's a weird camera angle, and Embiid cannot hit that elbow jumper. Adebayo, pump fake into Embiid. Mitchell. It's Larson. Larson gets right past VJ. Hero, pump fake, past PG. Slithers his way through, hits it. Tyler Hero's crafty, man. He's a nice scorer. Paul George finds Joel. VJ left up top, guarded by Hawkes. It's past Hawkes. Can't hit the jumper from the block. Miami gets the rebound. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Adebayo picks up his dribble, finds Mitchell, finds Hero, guarded by Grimes. Great defense by Grimes. Keep him front. Nice. Hero cannot get past Grimes. Grimes, excellent defense. Bro, that was a freaking immaculate and Miami gets the rebound. And dude, get the freaking dude, he missed it again. He put it in. Dude, they failed Quinn Grimes on that play. Just get the freaking rebound, bro. It's not that they're just staring at the ball. They can't jump too. They don't jump. Neither Paul George nor Embiid jump. Sixers would have a much more comfortable lead if they did not allow all those offensive rebounds, man. Miami has 10 offensive rebounds. They are out-rebounding the Sixers 32-21. And if the Sixers shooting goes cold, you gotta watch out. So they gotta take care of things on the glass. Celtics up 30-29. What's going on to everyone in the chat? What's up? Thanks for hanging out with me. Sixers battling it out with the Miami Heat. Great game so far. Sixers up 57-54. Yo, D1EHL, what's up, man? What's going on? Well, let me know what your thoughts are on the game so far. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just hanging out, watching some Sixers hoops. I also got the Celtics Hawks game on my laptop because I got NBA League Pass. So we're doing a double feed. Next game on NBC is the Bulls and Spurs on national TV. I understand the Spurs, but why the Bulls? Aren't they tanking? And they just waved Jaden Ivey too. Embiid turnaround jumper over Bam, can't hit it. Paul George the rebound. And it's Miami ball. Let's hold on a little bit here. Look, the goal, at least have it, at the very least, make it a tie game. You know, if the Heat tie it up, that's fine. Just don't fall in a deficit. Here to Mitchell, guarded by VJ, finds Larson for three. What is Barlow doing, bro? He's helping off ball. Maxey. Elbow jumper, step back, can't hit it. Both teams struggling here towards the end of the second quarter. Larson to Jaquez. And Mitchell to Jaquez. Back to Davion Mitchell. Guard by Maxey. Mitchell drives baseline. Curls off Maxey. Finds Jaquez in the corner for three. Brick. Barlow with the rebound. Kicks it out to Joel. Joel to Max. Embiid sets the screen. Switches on to Bam. Maxey goes at Bam. Goes underneath. Paul George catch and shoot three. Brick. Needed that. They needed that. 1 minute left to go. Larson goes into the cup and hits it. Miami cuts the deficit down to 1. Pele Larson, 8 points, 4 for 8 from the field. PG to Barlow. Barlow spin move up and in. That was nice. Nice shot by Dom Barlow. Larson, high off the glass. 59-58. 27 seconds left to go. Maxey VJ drives in and is fouled on the jump shot. VJ Edgecombe heading to the line for 2 shots. 5.7 seconds left on the shot clock. You would like to see the Heat kick the 76ers arse. SJ Sports Talk, what's gotten into you, man? I know you're an Andrew Wiggins guy, but come on. You also want to see Bam drop 83 points? Well, he's not playing the Wizards. The Sixers aren't a good defensive team, but they're not the Wizards. Bam is playing pretty well, too, in this one so far. VJ hits I think he hit both free throws, so Hero has to heave it up. No good. So we are at the end of the first half. The Sixers lead the Miami Heat 61-58. Muy caliente. Ah, man. All right. All right. Quick halftime report here on NZ for 3. Leading scorer for the Sixers, Joel Embiid, 5 for 12. Facts, Sebastian. Facts. No need to release your anger from the Warriors' loss last night on the Sixers. Now, the Warriors are banged up to all heck. They're like the Sixers of the Western Conference, with Jimmy Butler and Curry out. So it's a tough time for Warriors fans right now. I don't know about room for the Miami Heat, though. We want to escape the play-in tournament. We don't want to end up like the Warriors and be in the play-in tournament. We want to do the opposite. Anyway, the Sixers are shooting 23 for 50, 46%. 6 for 18 from 3, 33%. They hit 9 out of 10 free throws. Miami, on the other hand, Bam Adebayo and Hero both have 12 for Miami. They're shooting 7 for 22 from 3 as well. 22 for 49, 45%. The Sixers, they've had their best defensive possessions when they're sticking right up and close to Miami. That's their offense, bro. They have size. They have size. They're going to try and get down the lane to hunt mismatches, score in the paint, but also kick it out to shooters, whether it's Hero, Larson, Wiggins, Jaquez. They're going to find their guys. Probably the best possession, well, I mean, maybe the best defensive possession probably so far was Maxey had that sick block on Hero at the elbow. I don't think they score in transition. And then, I think it was like a quarter later. That was in the first quarter. The second quarter, we had Grimes play a really good defensive possession against Hero. And then I think Larson tipped it in with the offensive rebound. So, yeah, as usual, the story for the Sixers is the rebounding. Miami is out-rebounding them 36-24, 10 offensive rebounds. Can't have that. We cannot have Miami have 10 offensive rebounds in the third quarter like the Hornets did the other day. So we got this game and 7 more left, and we're a game and a half from the 6th seed. We are. Right now, the Hawks are beating Boston 38-37. Yeah, man. 7th seed plays Boston. Look, I mean, it's fun to talk about matchups for sure, but I'm at the point where you just got to beat the teams that are in front of you. The Sixers, they have yet to beat a good team in the playoffs. They got to beat a good team eventually. Need Jaylen Brown to lock in. Yeah, well, I'm watching the game right now, actually. Luka Garza has 11 points. So does Peyton Pritchard. Fast PP. I feel like the Celtics are going to lose this just out of spite, despite the Sixers. Should be hecka annoying. But yeah, Paul George has been great. As a slasher, had that sick dunk in the first quarter, driving off of Wiggins, that double team. Some good catch and shoot threes, some decent defensive possessions. It's just the overall team defense continues to be putrid. I have no idea what Dominic Barlow is doing out there. Embiid is just not contesting threes. I mean, his legs are cooked. I get that. And he hasn't, I don't think he's ever closed out. He hasn't closed. The last time he closed out on a three, well, it was actually last game in the fourth quarter when he blocked Kobe White. No, Brandon Miller. So maybe Embiid's just low managing midway through the game. It just is what it is at this point. Who's better when they're fully healthy, Tatum or Embiid? Embiid by far. Not even a question. How are you going to stop a 270-pound... how much does Embiid actually weigh? 7-footer who's 280 pounds, has the smoothest post game in the league and is automatic from mid-range. He's going to slice and dice you, just back you up, turn around fader, splash, just shoot over you. Embiid's a 300-pound Kevin Durant. I mean, Jason Tatum's good too. We're not denying that, but Embiid is a better basketball player. And we're just saying, oh, well, you didn't do it in the playoffs yet. Well, that's what happens when you sign Tobias Harris to a max contract and you get injured your entire career. So, yeah, Tatum's not even that good in the playoffs either. But, yeah, he's more successful in the playoffs for sure. But there is some nuance there. Yeah, and Embiid won an MVP. He has been second in MVP voting twice. He was literally having like a top 10 greatest season of all time in 2024, averaging 35, 11, and 6. Godlike shooting numbers. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking career accolades and stuff, that depends on how much you value pure talent over career achievements. But if we're going pound for pound who I want on my basketball team, if I'm playing pickup, give me Embiid, bro. If you turn the injuries off in 2K, I'm picking Embiid to start a franchise. Let me know what you guys think of the game so far in the chat. So the Rockets pick is at 21 right now. It is. I think so. We're going to go on Tankathon to find out. Yeah, we're also rooting for the we're rooting for the Hawks' downfall as well as the Houston Rockets. Yeah, actually it's at 22 right now, according to Tankathon. Like, I'd be fine. if they take a young player or they make a swing for a stretch four, like a Bobby Portis, I wouldn't be opposed to that. The Sixers' biggest weakness is the power forward position. They just don't have any good power forwards. You have freaking Dominic Barlow. We had to sign to a two-way. Got him to a normal contract, but he was originally a two-way contract. Jabari Walker. All he could really do is rebound. Trendon Watford. All he could do is pass. So they have no solid power forwards on this team. Okay, that's my number one free agent target. I mean, if you're gonna stay with this Embiid, Paul George, Maxey core, you got to go find a way to get Bobby Portis in here. The Milwaukee Bucks aren't doing anywhere or aren't doing anything. I can't talk tonight. They're going to have a fire sale. They need to trade Giannis as soon as possible. His trade value is declining by the day. I wouldn't mind trading that first round pick for if we kept showing up the Sixers games, Barlow would have continued cooking. Facts. Barlow was really good that Mavs game. But he fell off ever since. He fell off hard, which sucks because at the beginning of the season, man, he was the exact type of player. I keep saying this. I say this literally every day. I think about it every day. He was the player the Sixers have been looking for throughout Embiid's entire career. A play finisher who is athletic, rebounds, plays solid defense. That's it. And runs the floor, finishes in transition, get to those, put back dunks, cuts down the baseline. All the little stuff, all the dirty work, you know what I mean? That's what we needed from Barlow. And he was that guy in the beginning of the season. Now he's not. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we put too much expectations on him. But all in all, the power forward position is really weak for the Sixers. That's most likely was what is going to hurt them in the playoffs. They cannot rebound to save their lives. Are the Thunder about to cook the Pistons? Basically, all the Pistons starters are injured. Probably. Jared McCain's probably going to drop a 40-point triple-double. Tobias Harris ducking Isaiah Joe. If he's even playing. Do you think Barlow can get back to that? I don't know, honestly. Well, Tobias isn't even playing. I hope he does. He just doesn't really seem to have that much of a role when... He doesn't seem to have that much of a role when you have Embiid, PG, and Maxey out there. He's not, like he's not like an amazing athlete by any stretch. He's athletic for sure, but nothing mind-boggling, Nothing that he could really use to his advantage to help him out on the glass. He can't really shoot at all either, so you can't really put him next to Embiid. That's why they need a more quality power forward. He would be fine for, I don't know, 7-10 minutes off the bench, though. I don't know about starting. Third quarter coming up. The dreaded third quarter. If the Sixers can survive the third quarter again, the curse might be over. The Sixers' third quarter disaster might be lifted. Curse might be lifted. For anyone who's been paying attention to them this season, they have been dreadful every third quarter they have played. Whoops. Facts, Sebastian. No lies told. Many lies told. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not biased at all. I'm totally not biased. Who has a ring? Derek White is the greatest Celtics player of the 21st century. That's all I'm going to say. Tyrese Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid tried to lob it up to Barlow. Bats it to Davion Mitchell. Gets it to Adebayo. He spins and is fouled. Adebayo drains the free throw. Yeah, just survive this third quarter, please. Rockets and T-Wolves have the same record, so Minnesota has the 21st. Yeah, I mean, Morey's a decent drafter. They need to, though, just swing for a win now move, honestly. I don't know if they're going to move off Embiid or Paul George. Probably because you just can't without getting worse. Maxey to Barlow to Max. Step back three, caught Larson sliding in and out. We needed that. And Mitchell finds Hero for three. And all the Sixers were just running towards the rim, but he missed it, thankfully. Now PG to Embiid. To VJ. To Maxey. Back to Joel. And loses his handle. Has to heave it up. What the frick was that? Just a broken offensive possession for the Sixers. Everyone's standing around. Nick Nurse has got nothing in that noggin right now. What the frick has this team done? Were they playing Candy Crush in the locker room? Did they get an early copy of GTA 6? Mitchell drives it on Maxey, floats it up and in. Miami has taken the lead. And Maxey goes in. VJ now drives, kicks out to PG, finds Embiid up top. Maxey gets past Larson, bumps into him, shoots at the baseline, can't hit it. Bad start in the third quarter for the Sixers. Bam Adebayo short on the three. VJ turnaround fader. Ooh, slick. VJ Edgecombe. Let's go. He's got 13. Larson to Wiggins. Wiggins can't get past PG. Here's Hero. Shoots over VJ, and we got a foul and one. Tyler Hero just won't go away. That's he grinds my gears. Yeah, I don't know. They might have a secret copy of GTA 6 in the locker room because this team makes they always look bad in the third quarter. They always look like the less coached team, the less prepared team, the less disciplined team. As Hero bricks that free throw, the Heat are giving the Sixers this win. Embiid. All eyes on Joe. He can't hit it over Hawkins. Just back down into him. Stop being cute with all these mid-range shots. And bam, slams it off the cut. What is going on? How are they only down 3? It feels like they should be down like 10 right now. Maxey step back, finds PG, catch and shoot 3, brick. Sixers have gone ice cold. They have the little snowflake next to him like an NBA 2K, and we got a foul. What the frick does Nick Nurse do in the locker room? They are so bad scheme-wise. They don't do anything offensively. It's just Maxey dribble, Embiid post up, turn around, long 2 fadeaway, Paul George ISO. Everyone's standing in the corner, biting. Teams just want it more than them. It's just that simple. They're just not coached. They're literally not coached. This team does not have a coach. Hawkes gets past Embiid. Great defense and finds Larson. He's fouled. Sixers looking really sluggish here in the third quarter. Looking like the third quarter Sixers of old. Could we get Dominic Barlow out of the game? I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing him on the court. What the frick does he do? I'm avoiding cussing, but you could probably sense my frustration. The Heat have been possessed by Ben Simmons. They have not made a free throw. In what feels like, well, I mean, the third quarter just started, but they have not been making their free throws consistently. And so the Sixers are now down 4. And B left wide open for 3. In and out again. Sixers are ice cold. Hero to Wiggins. He loses it. Maxey going in transition. Here's Maxey right down the lane. Poked out of bounds. Sixers are going to keep it. Yeah, you were talking about Morey, and I saw it coming, and so did the rest of the league. With teams not maxing 3 players, I didn't like Morey doing that and killing our depth. Yeah. Look, I'm just trying to enjoy the rest of the season, you know what I mean? We know what the situation is with the salary cap. I don't like Nick Nurse or Daryl Morey. They should probably both lose their jobs by the end of this season. But I might sound like I'm gonna be in a much more jolly mood when if they win this game. They better not lose this though. If they lose, and Paul George fumbles the ball, diving for it. Miami gets it. They're going to inbound it. Jaquez Larson sets the screen. Embiid playing and drop. And Larson gets right past Maxey. Horrible defense once again from the Sixers. Miami has 36 points in the paint. Embiid going in the layup, try to draw a foul, can't get it. And then Wiggins finishes down low. We need a timeout. We need a timeout. This team sucks right now. It's not like it's going to do anything because Nick Nurse doesn't draw plays. Barlow drives baseline, finds VJ, finds PG. It's Barlow again. Bats it out to VJ, but it gets off Wiggins' knee. And Wiggins to Hero. Pump fake on Maxey. And Wiggins for three. Money. Miami is cooking the Sixers right now. And this is the difference between a coach that knows what he is doing and a coach that does not. You see Miami Heat players constantly cutting, catching the Sixers off guard, switching everything. That's what that team is built to do. The Sixers look dead in the water right now. What a putrid third quarter it has been. This game is literally coaching, and the Heat want it more. Yeah, I mean, Eric Spoelstra knows how to get the best out of his players. Nick Nurse does not. You could just see it night and day. This team has no scheme offensively. It's just ISO, ISO, ISO. What does Dominic Barlow do? Seriously, what does Dominic Barlow do? He is the Charlie Brown Jr. of Jakar Sampsons. What's the score? Currently, the score is 74-65. Miami leads the Sixers. Putrid third quarter so far. Sixers cannot hit a shot. Offense looks dead in the water. And they're just getting outcoached. Once again, we see Nick Nurse fail to adjust to his own defense. Yep, third quarter Sixers as usual. Hopefully they can get their stuff together after this timeout. And VJ turns it over. The Charlie Brown Jr. Jakar Sampsons. He is. Think about it. Am I wrong? And now Barlow got taken out. Oubre replaced him. Paul George is out too. Grimes subbed in, and we got a foul on VJ Edgecombe. Dude, don't wait. What? Miami's already in the. No way. I don't know. Bam jutted that right leg out. I don't know about that. It looks like a moving screen to me. And the Sixers are challenging. No, they're not. Thought they're heading. It looked like they're heading back to the bench. Miami is in the bonus already? The scorebook says Miami's in the. Oh my. And now Bam shooting a technical free throw. This is great. This is great. Yeah, VJ was jawing too much to the ref. Now Bam gets 2 more free throws, just hit the second. Just talk about a freaking horrendous third quarter for the Sixers. Complete coaching disaster by Nick Nurse. Barlow's 3-point shot is so broke. Yeah, he's like the... Yeah, it's like Matisse Thybulle. It's just... It doesn't exist. It's like you want to bleach your eyes whenever you watch it. Embiid hits the free throw jumper finally. Feels like this was the first time they scored tonight in the third. And then Embiid pokes it out of Hero's hands. He tipped it out of bounds. Sixers will continue defending as Miami gets the ball back. And another foul. Sixers defensive woes continue as Miami goes back to the line. They're already at the bonus with 5:38 left to go. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking bad. Sixers cannot force a miss to save their lives. Keep fouling on every possession. Miami constantly getting mismatches. They're fast. They're annoying. They're going to wear you down. Sixers look tired, which is kind of concerning given that the Heat are on the second game of a back-to-back, yet they're playing with more energy. If only Matisse had a 3-man, would have been the ultimate 3-and-D wing. Yeah, that's wild. He's still in the league. He's surviving on the Portland Trail Blazers. Yep, Matisse Thybulle staying in there. Embiid to Oubre, back to Joel. He's double teamed. 3 guys looking at him. Oubre to Grimes, catch and shoot 3. Bucket, you needed that. You needed that. Thank you, Quentin Grimes. 78-70. Miami leads. VJ goes under that screen. Haka's spin move. Miami tips it in again. This team cannot rebound. The rebounding will be the death of the 76ers. Oubre, catch and shoot 3. Short. Caught his own miss. Lays it up. Nope. Can't hit it. And Tyler Hero gets the rebound. Heat going to transition. Finds Wiggins in the corner for 3. No good. At a bio offensive rebound. Misses it. Another tip in for Miami. Timeout, Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, you are a goofball. And the Sixers can't jump over a credit card. Famous third quarter is back. It sure is, Frey McRib. Sure is. Just looks like we have no idea what we're doing on offense. Yep, iso ball, iso ball, iso ball. Nick Nurse's only concept of a sophisticated offensive system is a Paul George through the legs long two. That is smothered. It's a joke. Nick Nurse just annoys me. That's kind of the main reason why I want him to get fired. Really, coaching doesn't matter when your team is barely healthy. But nobody likes Nick Nurse. I'm sorry. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I can't wait to watch a Nick Nurse coach team. Heat getting out in transition too, cooking the Sixers. $70-82. Paul George to Maxey. Maxey floats it up. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Kelly lays it up and in. Charlotte, what's good? How's the game? Not looking good so far. Typical Sixers third quarter collapse. They're down 10 to Miami. Oubre just gets blown off by the dribble by Hero, but he picks up his dribble for some reason. Larson behind the back to Ware. Ware double teamed. Jaquez for three. Splash. The Heat just keep finding mismatches. The Sixers can't respond. They got nothing. Now they're down 13. And they turn it over. And Hero throws it at the ref. What the heck was that? And the Sixers miss a shot. I don't know who shot it because the camera didn't cut in time. And yeah, of course, the Sixers fall for another pump fake. And a Dembona decks Pele Larson. I don't know. I don't even know if the NBA tracks this, but the Sixers have to be the top team in the league when it comes to falling for pump fakes. It's actually impressive how undisciplined they are defensively. Eric Spoelstra is bamboozling Nick Nurse right now. He is swindling him. Paul George down the lane, bumps into Jaquez, gets space, can't hit the shot. This is horrific from the Sixers right now. They look putrid. Ware for three. Brick. Miami gets the ball. He was Adebayo was fighting Maxey for it. And tipped off the wrong player. Oh, never mind. It was reversed. Now Sixers ball. George drives in, finds Maxey. Maxey to Oubre. Oubre pump fake down the baseline. Oubre finishes. Cuts it to 13. Let's go. Let's get a comeback here. Comeback starts now. Hero. Adebayo for three. No good. Ware almost got the rebound, but goes to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey. Right in down the lane. And he gets fouled. Tyrese Maxey heading to the line for two. Sixers could salvage this third quarter a little bit if they... How about they just cut it down to 7? If they cut it down to 7, I would appreciate that. Maxey hits the first. Pelly Larson going to the locker room. He's been huge for Miami. Andrew Wiggins checking in. And Maxey drains the second free throw. 76-87. Hawk is stalwarted by Oubre. Wiggins going up against PG. Turnaround fader for Wiggins. In and out. Finally, a good string of stops for the Sixers. Paul George catch and shoot. Cash freaking money. Paul George rings it in for Philly. And Miami wants a timeout. There we go, man. We are getting back into gear. Sixers finally stopped playing like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. They look like an actual basketball team again and not just a bunch of dudes who playing with each other for the first time ever. One coach knows how to use a timeout, the other doesn't. Yeah, I'm done with Nick Nurse. I'm done with Nick Nurse. It's just annoying. He just complains to the refs the entire game. That's my job. That's the fans' job. It's your job as the coach to manage the scheme for the players, not to whine to the refs the entire game. That's what we're supposed to do. It's a really stale offense. I don't think they've run even like one floppy play for Maxey or something. Jaquez. Spin move on Maxey. Blocked by Maxey. Great hands by Tyrese as he goes down the lane, up and in. Fantastic sequence for the All-Star starter Tyrese Maxey. Davion Mitchell. The Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Sixers on a 9-0 run. Do we got an offensive foul? And Quentin Grimes looks shaken up. Oh, shoot. Ugh. That's going to hurt him. He's going to feel that in the morning. Oh, holy cow. Did you see this replay? Damn. Did you guys see that replay of Quentin? I'm watching on NBC. You see Davion Mitchell just jab his elbow right into Quentin Grimes' face? Holy frick. That was gnarly. Damn. Oh, and they're showing it. Ugh. They're showing it again. Oh, now they're doing it again. They're showing it again. Damn. Oh, frick. I hope Grimes is okay. Yeah, Davion Mitchell better get ejected and exiled from the NBA like Jaden Ivey for what he did to Quentin Grimes. That's unacceptable. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Grimes looks to be okay, everyone. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. Face mask Grimes soon. Yeah, bro. He just... How do I describe it? I mean, it was like a sharp elbow. Right into his frickin' nose. That was mean. It was a mean elbow. But Q looks okay. I don't know if Davion Mitchell did it on purpose, so I don't know if it's going to be a flagrant foul. I might have to see another replay. Like, you could just see his, like, cheeks coil back. Or, like, absorb the shockwave. Pause. The Hawks are leading the Celtics by 5 points. Okongwu just drained a 3. WTF is Boston doing right now? They're throwing the game out of spite. What the why is this taking so long? It's been like 12 years. Why can't we just play already? I don't know what the rest are saying. I'm going to try and lip read them. Yes, Davion Mitchell gets called for the flagrant foul. Numero uno. So Grimes is going to shoot 2 free throws and get the ball. Or Sixers will get the ball back. So Grimes, got to clutch up here, all right? We gotta mount this comeback, and your 2 free throws will help us tremendously in achieving that goal. So just breathe in, breathe out. Shoot your shot. And he bricks the first free throw. Of course he did.
Quentin Grimes, I'm
Kind of disappointed in you. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Okay, he does hit the second, though, so... And we do get the ball back, so we can... I mean, I did say if they keep it within 7, that's fine. So they've surpassed expectations. Okay, let's just be grateful for what we have right now. Oubre slams it down the baseline. Sixers down 3. Kelly Oubre Jr. Let's go. 15 on the shot clock for Miami, 34 on the game clock. And Bona, he almost got to that Hero layup, but Hero just completely cooked Kelly Oubre. Still a shot clock discrepancy here. About 6. Maxey to Grimes. Grimes to Reese. Reese for 3. He needed that one, and he got it. Sixers now down 2. 7 seconds left to go. Tyler Hero. Double teamed and fouled. Adem Bona. I'm done. I'm done with you coming into the game and immediately fouling every single time. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny. It used to be funny when you were, a rookie. You're hitting some nice lobs and some cool blocks and all that. We could tolerate it, but now it's just getting annoying. I got to put Drummond in. No, don't put Drummond in. He's going to get cooked. We don't have a backup center. The Sixers do not have a backup center. Bona has 4 fouls. I'm surprised the Sixers even survived this third quarter. They did survive it in the end. They had Miami in the bonus by midway through the second. Grimes heaves. Air ball. And that is it for the third quarter. Might have to bring Drummond in the fourth. He was really good in those spot minutes he did play against Charlotte, but Miami's too fast. They're too smart. They're going to pick him apart. But they do need the rebounding too, so ain't no way Embiid plays all 12 minutes in the fourth. He better. I want him to. I can't stand seeing these Adem Bona minutes. All right. Quick box score check. Leading scorer for the Sixers is Tyrese Maxey. He is 6 for 13, 46% for Miami. We got Pelle Larson, 7 for 11, but he went to the bench. Well, no, he went to the locker room. Oh, actually, the leading scorer is Bam, who's 4 for 7. He has 11 free throws. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. The Sixers have been fouling a lot. So, yeah, the key for the Sixers coming into this fourth quarter, it's the rebounding. Simple as that. They need to start rebounding, and they need to actually run an offense. That wasn't even a foul on Bona, let's be honest. Nah, his hips were a little bit at an angle. I don't know. Bona fouls too much. I think the Sixers need a much better backup center. I don't know if we can wait for Bona to develop. I mean, you could, but like for competing for a championship, you just need a better rebounder, a smarter player. Like Jay Huff would be nice. Luke Cornett. Fourth quarter coming up. NZ for 3 Sixers. Live play-by-play. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're new around here, hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Would really appreciate it if you would help me out and hit that like and sub. Helps push out the vids. Here we go. Fourth quarter is on the way. Sixers Heat. And offensive foul on Miami. It's a good start. It's a good start. Yeah. Damn, yeah. Wiggins just crashed right into him. Max, he needs 7 more points and rebounds for the over to hit. You think he has that? I mean, if he drained that 3, I would have said yes, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem like this is Maxey's night. He is the leading scorer, but it's been tough all around as the Heat got the bucket. Maxey. Paul George catch and shoot 3. Can't hit it. Needed that. You need every shot to go in, but like a Paul George catch and shoot when you're down 6, come on. George, tough 2, rolls in. Let's go. Paul George, 19 points. We need Joel Embiid to get back in this game. Bona! Stuffing Tyler Hero. And Maxey right down the rack. He got shoved and he got fouled. Let's go. So yeah, Maxey's going in for 2 points. If it's points and rebounds, yeah, I'd feel pretty confident in that. Could go either way. 8 Sixers psychopaths hanging out with me. Thank you. Got ourselves a good one here. The Sixers are staying alive against Miami. They have not fallen yet. They got to get Joel Embiid back in, though. I don't feel comfortable with Dembo and holding down the fort. Embiid just changes everything with his gravity. Maxey hits the first. Atlanta's up 7 against Boston. Because of course they are. Maxey, 20 points, 6 assists. Mitchell for 3. No good. Let's jump ball. But okay. I mean, Bam and PG tipped it out, but I guess we do got a jump ball. It's going to be Bam versus Paul George. We all know who's winning that. Paul George can't jump anymore. Oh, no, it's Bona and Bam. But honestly, in all honesty, PG has been a little bit better of a slasher than he was last season. How Bona loses the jump ball. Hero. Cash over Kelly Oubre. It feels like Tyler Hero has 30 points instead of 20. Paul George getting past Jaquez. Dumps it off to Bona. He can't hit the layup, bro. Come on, Adem. Get Embiid back in the game. No more Dem Bona. Let's get serious. Come on. And Dem Bona is not getting minutes on any other contender. Mitchell bricks the 3 and Jaquez gets it. Mitchell bounce past the Jaquez for 3. Short again, finally. Sixers get the rebound. Grimes for 3, short. Terrible shot by Quinn Grimes. Horrible shot selection. That's why you didn't get that contract. Hero trying to slices and dices. Kelly Oubre finishes high off the glass. Tyler Hero has been torching Kelly Oubre. Oubre is playing like a freaking traffic cone right now. He's getting torched on every possession. Oubre catch and shoot. Money. Bullying works. Bullying works. That's how you be a Sixers fan 101. Say bad things about your players, and they start playing good. And Bona, great contest. Great contest on Bam Adebayo. This is what I'm talking about, man. This happens every time. I criticize a Sixers player, they play better. And Maxey, a really stupid shot. I really am starting to not like those Maxey quick possessions where he just chucks a 3. You can't afford that. Miami is cooking you on every possession. You need to maximize those opportunities. You can't waste them. Oubre midi elbow in and out. Can we get Joel Embiid back in the game, please? Why isn't Embiid going to the scores table? Adebayo for 3. Clank. And Sixers ball. We need a timeout. Nope, we're not getting a timeout. We need VJ Edgecombe and Joel Embiid to come back in. No more Quentin Grimes and a Dem Bona. I have no idea what Nick Nurse is doing. I thought Embiid was healthy. He can't play 8 minutes of fourth quarter basketball. Here we go. Got a timeout. Yeah, I better not see Quentin Grimes or a Dem Bona out on the floor by the time this timeout's over. We can't have that. It's time to get serious. Grimes is 3 for 7, 43% from the field. Bona in 14 minutes, 0 for 2 points, 4 fouls, 3 rebounds, and a block. Thank you for everyone hanging out with me. We are going down to the wire, Sixers and Heat. Why does Maxey always shoot that go-ahead free from the parking lot every game? Yeah, it's getting annoying. I agree, Gunna. Hawks are up 14 against the Celtics. Now, Celtics don't have Tatum, so yeah. Load managing Tatum because they don't want the Sixers to get a guaranteed playoff spot. That's petty. That's very petty. Sixers down 5. VJ Edgecombe back in the game. And it better be Joel Embiid as well. Oh. What? Paul George is out? Grimes is still in. No Paul George. All right. I guess this is what the squad we're rolling with. I don't know what Nick Nurse is thinking, but Embiid triple teamed. Hit it. Joel Embiid, the big fella, is back. We need some huge Joel Embiid buckets if the Sixers are going to emerge victorious. Larson and Mitchell to Jaquez for 3. No good. VJ with the rebound. VJ to Maxey to Grimes down the baseline. Grimes slams it. Let's go, Q. Quentin Grimes, 11 points. He's now 4 for 8. Mitchell to Adebayo. Bam, pump fake. Yep, got the foul. He got Embiid with his own move. Bam's going to the line. Embiid looks very depressed. Bam at the line for 2. Hits the first. Hits the second as well. Bam has 21. 12 for 13 from the free throw line. Embiid elbow jumper and 1. Joel Hans Embiid has a chance to tie for the Sixers. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's why I said we need to get Embiid back in as soon as possible. He's going to be the one to carry this team home. And he hits it. Going to a timeout. Let's go. Jair, what's going on? Hornets fan? What's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, Sixers are in another close one, this time against Miami. Let's get this win. We need this win. Embiid having a good day? He is. I'd say he's having a pretty decent game. He's been carrying the Sixers in the fourth quarter so far. He's 8 for 19, 42%. Not the most efficient, but does have 21.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah. And now the Hawks are blowing out the Celtics by 18. Maxi's going to end the game with 43 points that he's being run into the ground. Man, having to play the Miami Heat for 43 minutes. Bruh. Well, at least Embiid's carrying. Let's get this win. Mitchell. Pelle Larson's back in the game. Hero gets past Grimes. Can't get it high off the glass. Embiid, pump fake. Resets. Finds Tyrese. Guarded by Larson. Embiid sets the screen. Larson's in drop. Maxey. One. Whoa. You didn't see that. 1, 2, 3. Tyrese. Hero for 3. Brick. Grimes with the rebound. 5 minutes left to go. Tyrese airballs the layup. I'm not feeling good about this. It feels like Miami's about to do something big. Yeah, like Davion Mitchell, you should have pulled up for 3, man. Embiid wasn't guarding you. Yeah, now Mitchell pulls up and he bricks it. And Maxey scoops it up. Let's go, Max. Right down the lane. Tyrese can't hit it. Oh, VJ was going to have a sick putback dunk. And Mitchell, Mitchell did not anticipate that pass from Hero. So the Sixers are going to get the ball. Nice. Good job, Davion Mitchell. Yeah, you can't go under that screen on Tyrese Maxey. Even if he's not shooting that well. Maxey from deep again. Splash. What am I saying? You can't leave Tyrese Maxey over. He is a sharpshooter. He is automatic. He works on that shot at 5 a.m. in the morning. Day after day. You think he's going to miss that? Fantastic screen by Embiid. Let's go. Well, Sebastian, I guess, did you hit your bet? Yeah, there you go. Let's go. Yeah. I knew Maxey was either going to erupt when Embiid comes back in and they can operate that 2-man game. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can't slide under a screen when you're guarding Tyrese Maxey. Come on. Who do you think you are? Who do you think Maxey is? Freaking, never learn to not go under the screen on Maxey. Exactly, Zombie Brigade. Exactly. Yeah, Eric Spoelstra, he better be jawing at his team right now. That's nonsense. Well, Sixers are winning so far, so we stuck with it. We did not we endured through that atrocious third quarter. And here we are now. Coach's challenge. Are they looking for an Embiid move and screen? Call overturned. BS. I mean, I guess he hooked him. Larson's left arm, but Maxey already had the shot up. It was stupid. Whatever. So, refs are against the Sixers. Refs probably grew up Miami Heat fans, but we just have to deal with it. I mean, Bam Adebayo has like 15 free throws. Sixers steal from a Hero. Oubre. That's good. Smart move by Oubre. Not shooting against Bam, but finds Embiid guarded by Hero. Embiid, and he tried to draw a foul. Why don't you just post up? Why are you floating on the perimeter? And Hero lays it in. And one? Nah. And Embiid's knees are reeling. And damn, Sebastian, that sucks, bro. That's BS. Yeah, I mean, that was a foul on the other end. Will the Sixers hold on, or will they blow it? 3:30 left to go. Embiid for 3. Nothing but net. Larson for 3. Brick. Bam Adebayo goes in for the dunk because the Sixers They just don't feel like rebounding. They just, think that, the tooth fairy or something is going to come in and get the ball for them. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm going to stop trying to be clever. The Sixers just are the most brain-dead rebounding team I've ever seen in my entire life. Embiid bumps into the defender. Can't hit the elbow jumper. Hero for 3. And Miami has taken the lead. Sixers rebounding woes coming back to bite them. Maxey for 3. Short. And Hero from way downtown. Splash. Tyler Hero has woken up. Yeah, he's clutch. And B free throw jumper. Brick. Sixers choking. Heat on an 8-0 run. And Jaquez lays it up and in. The Sixers have collapsed here in the fourth quarter. Nick Nurse wants to talk things over. They better leave him in Miami when the team plane takes off because he frickin' sucks. Yeah, they deserve to lose this game. Such putrid rebounding. How can you be this bad at rebounding? Yeah, I have no idea where Paul George is at, too. Nick Nurse throwing the game. They took away that Maxey 3 off that stupid moving screen or whatever, the hook. Maybe we'll win the next game. Yeah. Yeah, Atlanta's beating Boston by 18. This ain't good. Making Tyler Hero look like prime Kobe Bryant out here. Only the Sixers, man. Yeah, Hero's 20. Has Tyler Hero ever played a bad game against the Sixers? I genuinely don't know if he has. Every time he plays us, he murders us. But yeah, the Sixers deserve to lose this game. They simply have zero rebounding capability whatsoever, and a part of defense is grabbing rebounds. They just don't want to accept that fact. Now Paul George is back in the game. VJ drives in, gets the PG for 3. Oh my gosh, the defender got a piece of it. Miami's bringing it up. Larson pump fake on Oubre. Larson turnaround hook. Was that the dagger? That might have been the dagger. Pele Larson, 20 points. Dude, I knew he was going to cook them. VJ for 3. And an offensive foul. Yep, it's over. That's game. Wow. They actually lost this. They actually lost. You had the Miami Heat on a back-to-back. You were the better rested team, fully healthy, and you play with less energy. That's coaching. That's coaching. Where was Paul George in this? Where's Paul George in this quarter? Why did he sit for that long? We see what an actual NBA coach does to get the most out of his players. Miami, they are relentless. Constantly cutting. Picture perfect when it comes to defensive communication. Whereas the Sixers, always playing scrambled, chaotic, no energy, no sort of plan. Nonsense, man, nonsense. Yeah, they play Washington on Wednesday. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. Oh, there we go. My mic is back. Absolute embarrassment from the Sixers. Getting just completely expletived against Miami. And the Sixers are fouling. Just a complete joke. Night in and night out. Yeah, great win against Charlotte, sure. You don't lose this game. Miami was on the second game of back-to-back. They lost to the frickin' Indiana Pacers, who are trying to tank for A.J. DeBansta. And you come out here soulless. Zero offensive scheme. ISO after ISO. Contested shot after contested shot. Putrid defensive communication. Always getting beat off the dribble. Maxey heaves it. Sixers ball. This team has no it factor. They have no one who could rebound. They have no rebounders. Unfortunately, rebounding is an important part of the game. And Pelle Larsson is going to dribble it out. And that is game. The Miami Heat have defeated the 76ers 119 to 109. Embiid shot 40%. Maxey shot 35%. Eric Spoelstra's zone destroyed Nick Nurse. Once again, grass is green. Nick Nurse gets outcoached by a coach who actually knows how to utilize his players' skill sets. Tyrese Maxey and Embiid barely ran any two-man game other than freaking dribble handoffs, no pick and roll, no nothing. Kelly Oubre went 5 for 14. Adembona should not have played 14 minutes. Adembona sucks. Dominic Barlow needs to get traded to the Shanghai Sharks for a package of Cheetos. He sucks. Dominic Barlow, 4 rebounds in 19 minutes, and you're the starting power forward. Not cutting the mustard. VJ, 5 for 8. VJ should have been more aggressive. Maxey missed by 1 point. Damn, yeah, the refs screwed you over. I'm sorry, Sebastian. That's BS. But, yeah, my moral of the story, Miami out-rebounded the Sixers 66-50. They had 16 offensive rebounds compared to the Sixers. Sixers had 9, but way too many possessions where you got Tyler Hero getting a mismatch and cooking Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, getting down the lane, knifing his way to the basket, creating shots for his teammates. Pelle Larson, stupid spin move, scoring constantly, 10 rebounds, and 8 for 13. Just very, a really, that just dimmed the mood a little bit, you know. You should not have lost to this Heat team. Disgusting loss. Inexcusable. Nick Nurse needs to lose his job. Yeah, see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night. Peace.